You got one? I just gonna make sure
I'm not
that.
sure I had one this time.
Okay, all right. Well, I had you one in my hand.
Hey, did you
I
finally,
appreciate that.
did you finally get the guy to grab the house down?
No, but it will be gone within the next.
Instead of him.
I know it.
Your mind is on me, wasn't it?
Well, what I did was I went back because I forgot his telephone number, so I went back to my messages. It said Patricia Walsh. I thought I hid it, but it
Did
said
I
I hit
send
wrong
you that
message.
next flyer?
Could left me a message. The next what?
The next event where there was,
So I called him and I was
I
like,
think you'll find
I
the
thought,
thread there.
okay. Strange. Okay, this is wrong. I'm like, well, no wonder you ain't told my house down.
Was it
What
Dad?
was that supposed to be on? 101? What?
Yeah, we have
Oh, that's Pittsburg.
That old abandoned house belongs to Danny Farr.
Where?
It belongs to Danny Farr. Right before you get to the old hospital. On the east side.
On the right side?
On the, well, left side. But his deal
Oh, that's
fell
the one
through.
beside you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
His deal fell through, so he didn't get to sell it, so they didn't tear it down this weekend, so anyway, hopefully it'll be gone here before
Can't be saved?
somebody went in there, somebody went in there, we're gonna remodel it
Yeah.
and took it off its foundation.
this thing.
Oh.
Call the meeting to order. Would everybody please rise? Chief Longstaff gonna lead us in the prayer. Let's pray. Father in heaven, we humbly bow before you, thanking you for all of the wonderful blessings you give us each every day, and especially for your son. Also, thank you for this board of directors that work together to govern the city, and pray that they will work together in harmony and in a way to benefit the city most, and that we will work with them as citizens and also help them to make the right decisions in an orderly manner. We're so thankful for our first responders and our military that protect us, be with them as they protect them, pray that they will be able to come home to their families soon and safely. We pray that we'll always serve you and put you first in everything we do. We ask for prayer.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Commissioner Allen. Commissioner Davis. Commissioner Myers.
Here.
Vice Mayor Stone. Mayor Hicks.
Here. Motion for approval of the minutes.
Make a motion.
Commissioner Myers.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Stone.
Yes.
Mayor Hicks.
Yes. Citizens' comments. Gene Vess, is he here? I did not see him earlier, okay? Is it Kim or Ken?
It's Kim, like a girl.
Okay.
There is a Ken Jordan, but we're not really.
Okay, it is Kim. There has been some confusion over that.
Yes, I
That was
have a
why
girl's name. So.
Well, that's why I was asking, you know, I've got it written down 2 or 3 different ways.
We'd do better if we knew better.
Would you guys like a flyer or do?
I've seen it online, they might, or,
And I have extra flyers if anyone would like one. First, I'd like to thank the city. The American Legion and the city have been working together. The city has taken over the American Legion. They're doing a great job. Mr. Hudson and the women in the office have been amazing. I'd also like to thank the water board, they donated a water heater for the American Legion, so we now have hot water there. What I'm here today officially for, though, is to ask for a donation from the city for the American Legion Hall Costume Ball on October 28th from 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock. We've already went to all the schools and everything, and we're putting out a bunch of flyers it's for everybody of all ages. There's going to be food, games, music, door prizes. The magician, Jerry White, is going to be doing magic and stuff, and we're still working with more to try to get more stuff for the thing. So the American Legion would like to officially ask for a $500 donation from the city. But if the city can't do $500, whatever the city could do would be greatly appreciated.
Any discussion? A motion? I'm so moved. We have a motion and a second.
Commissioner Myers,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Stone,
Yes.
Mayor Hill.
Yes. Thank you. Junior Pro. Cody Henniger.
Like the Mayor said, my name's Cody Henniger. I'm here on behalf of Junior Pro Basketball, asking the city for a donation of $3,000. The city's support has been greatly appreciated the past few years. This donation helps fund players' fees, uniforms, insurance for the league, along with referee costs. Our program would like to thank the Board of Commissioners, Mayor, and City of South Pittsburg for their continued support for youth athletics. Sign-ups continue this Saturday, October 18th, from 8 to 10 a.m. at South Pittsburg Gymnasium. There is also an online link on South Pittsburg Junior Pro Facebook page. This is for kids pre-K through 6th grade. Thank you.
Is 3,000 normally what we've done in the past?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Commissioner Myers,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Stone, Mayor Hill.
Yes. All right, next up, communications from the mayor. First thing I'd like to start with is South Pittsburg Housing Authority has an opening on the board. I'm going to appoint Dennis Alexander to that board. Also, the library board is being reconstituted. We have to, we get one person that we can send up for the library board. And I would like to make a motion that we appoint Kelly Nelson to that.
Who?
Kelly Nelson, principal, South Pittsburg High School.
Gotcha.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Commissioner Myers,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Stone,
Yes.
Mayor Hill.
Yes. All right, next on the, that I've got, I would recognize Chief Corey Comstock, South Pittsburg Fire Department. He has been elected president of the Tennessee Firemen's Association. Congratulations, Chief. All right, we've already announced this, but trunk or treat and trick or treat will be the same night on the 30th. I know a lot of people want to do it the 31st. We do not have the capacity of officers to handle doing that and a football game that night, which is going to be a big game, and we have to protect all of them. Well, we do, Ms. Millheiser. Christmas parade will be December the 6th. And also, there's been some confusion on the service station down on 12th Street. The property is owned and the building is being built by Racetrack. It will be branded as a raceway. Racetrack owns Raceway. We learned this a few weeks ago. I think we told you about that, didn't we? When was it, 2 or 3 weeks ago, we found out about that it was going to be, we didn't know till then that it would be branded as a raceway, but it will be.
Sure.
And it should be open, they're selling us by the end of the year. All right, we need to change a meeting date because November the 11th is Veterans Day. It's a holiday. Are y'all good with November the 13th?
It's a Thursday.
It's a Thursday, yeah, okay. So we will meet next time on November the 13th. That's all I have. Vice Mayor Stone,
I don't have anything.
Commissioner Myers.
Like I said, Chief, if you've heard any more about the house, is it 1007?
1007 Holly Avenue. There was a deal broker after you came to my office and we called the property owner, and he said he would have it done by, before November. He had a deal brokered for it, the deal fell through, cause I talked to the prospective new owner, advised him we needed that house taken down. That deal fell through. I contacted the property owner again today, and he is calling his demolition crew. Hopefully we'll have it taken down here very shortly. But we have made progress on that.
Yes, it was supposed to come down over the weekend.
Yes.
What do you want?
A house that's condemned down on Holly.
Oh, okay.
And also, on Cedar Avenue Extension, the people are complaining to me about the people in Shaw speed. And many years ago, there was 15-mile-an-hour speed limit signs put up, because I put them up, but that was many, many years ago.
Yeah.
And there's no signs at all. What do we need to do to make that a 15-mile-an-hour speed limit on that street?
We're talking about the road that comes in between Cedar and.
You're talking about 12th Street.
In between, well, it's behind the car wash.
Oh, behind
Behind
in
that,
front of your
behind the-
house?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
That's almost an alleyway. Well, I mean, you look at the way.
The width
The
and
width
the
of that right
yeah.
there, 15 miles an hour would probably be a good idea, for that area there. But I don't set that policy, I just enforce it.
We would have to change it, I guess, here.
The board would need to set the limit for the street.
So are you making a motion to that effect?
Yes, I'm making a motion to make a 15-mile-an-hour speed limit on that street.
I'll second.
Commissioner Myers?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Stone?
yes.
Mayor Henson?
Yes. It's 12th Street Extension, you said?
Cedar Avenue
Cedar
Extension.
Avenue Extension. Sit down. City Administrator Hudson?
Yes, sir. I don't have anything to add in the comment.
Okay. First up, Street Department. Excuse me, Public Works,
So mine will be quick. As the mayor mentioned, we got the trunk or treat coming up on October the 30th. Looking forward to seeing everybody there.
Will and his crew needs attaboy for all the decorations in town, and so does Arts and the Bird for painting all the hay bales and everything they did for us. Thank you.
They done great with that. I appreciate it, but Arts and Bird really helped us with that. They do really, really good work. But yeah, all we have is the trunk or treat coming up on the 30th. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody there, all the kids. Should be a good time. Public Works, few irons in the fire, pretty much just trying to play catch up from all the summer work. We've been doing a lot of work at the library. We replaced all the lights there. Got some work to do at the Princess, got some work to do at City Hall and a few other places. So we're just kind of scattered out. But that's all I got.
Okay. South Pittsburg PD.
In addition to my written report that I sent out to y'all, I'd like to thank y'all and this city for past 5 months. It's been a very trying time for me and my family. I appreciate all the support that this city and this board has shown me. Thank y'all very much. I'd also like to take this opportunity to announce my intentions to run for sheriff in 2026. Spoke with the sheriff today. He is retiring, and that position is going to come open, and I want to let y'all know that I'm fully intended on running for this position. That's all I have. Thank you.
All right, anything under, building inspector or?
Everything is moving along smoothly, Mayor.
Yeah.
Went down and looked at the racetrack, raceway, yesterday, following up on the house on Holly Avenue, and, just with the, inspections that we have on the projects that we have going.
Yeah, we have someone that's on Facebook that has announced that they're opening a restaurant here, but they haven't been here or they haven't received license.
I do have a meeting set with them on Thursday with the owner of the old Richard City Cafe, and the new prospective, proprietor who's gonna come in. It's Craig's, I've been told it's out of Lafayette, Georgia. He's got pretty good reviews. We will see. I will meet them on Thursday and go over everything with them, and I'll be happy to report that back to y'all on the next meeting.
Thank you. Chief Comstock, South Pittsburg Fire Department.
First of all, I'd like to thank you for recognition as the president of the Tennessee Firemen Association, but also along with that comes the opportunity to determine where the annual conference is, which will be September the 10th through the 13th next year, and we will be hosting that with your all support. It shouldn't affect any of the city business or the traffic or anything of that nature, but we will be reaching out for support and in different places in the community. So that will be coming in the next year.
All right, thank you. Mr. Garth?
Yes, Marion Gas will be running on free light ups until the end of the month on November 1st. I know I'm 14 days late. This due to the scheduling of this meeting. If someone say they heard it at the meeting or heard it on something to record, we will extend it for a week. I think that would be fair. On 10th and Law, up there behind old South Pittsburg Hospital, we'll be paving. We replaced the water distribution line back there. So yeah, it's been a small inconvenience. So if y'all get any calls, anything, we're working with Corey Pickett with Marion County Highway Department. He's gonna pave it for us, and we'll.
10th or 12th, or what are you doing?
We're just fixing the part that we actually.
Is it the 10th Street part, or?
It'll be more of the lower part where it goes up the hill and actually turns.
I got a call from someone that lives up there today, but I'll get with you before I
That's
call
fine,
tomorrow.
that's fine. So right now what we're doing is keeping an eye on that and keeping gravel in the hole. From time to time, we apologize for any inconvenience that we may cause, but from time to time, that happens. You have to repair a water line or a gas line, any utility in the ground, you have to repair it. You cannot go right back in the same day and patch it, because if you do, it's gonna create a hump, hole, a pothole. So due to that, just be patient with us and we'll go from there. Thank you.
Hang around a minute after the meeting. I've got someone that needs to, got a question for you.
No problem.
Go ahead.
So, yeah, in my part, I'll be as Mr. Heisner's here, if you guys would like an update on the stormwater project we're working on. So we've got two really big irons in the fire. Sorry, Mark, I didn't get with you before.
That's okay.
So one of them is Ash, getting the ditch cleaned out and trying to get water flowing the right way, and the other would be the survey and map for us to digitally look at every one of our storm drains. So I'll let him touch on that.
Yeah, thank you, Will. So my name is Mark Heinzer. I'm the consulting engineer for Will, for the city and stuff. And so what we're putting together is an RFP, request for proposal for consultants to provide the necessary survey mapping of the remainder of the stormwater system here. So right now we've got all the major culverts identified via survey, but we have to get all the catch basins and all the other pipes, all the minor conveyances also mapped, and that data will then get pushed up to the Marion County utility map so that it's just accessible to this, this city infrastructure folks, as well as the Marion utility folks, so that everyone's working off the same map and we're not digging into each other's lines when we go to excavate and things like that. So as we're doing our asset management, as we're doing the O&M, we'll know where everything is underground. May not know the age, but we'll know the material, the size, the location, and all that other stuff. So that'll all be worked out. We'll get those quotes hopefully by the next commission meeting. So that's the goal.
And will those quotes be for the city as
Yes.
a whole?
Yes.
Okay.
Any questions?
That's great. It's been a long time. It's about 4 years, so we're still moving.
Yep.
Thanks, Mark.
Library.
Hi, I'm Anna Henderson. I'm the Executive Director of the Bean Pearson and Arena Humphreys Libraries. To work in public librarianship is both a great honor and a tremendous responsibility. An honor to be recognized as an institution traditionally regarded as a safe space, where everyone is welcome with no expectation of monetary exchange. And a responsibility not only to the funding bodies and the municipalities that support the library, but to the public through the services that the library offers and the assurance of accessibility to information. This evening, I'd like to report on the circulation statistics and programming activity at Bean Pearson. These numbers are one way to measure the success of a library. For the month of September, 1,120 items were circulated. 607 of these were from our physical collection. 513 items circulated digitally. Circulation has increased by approximately 30% from this time last year. 27 new cards were issued in September. This is an increase of approximately 50% to this time last year. The public computer stations were used 87 times. 79 items were processed through the Interlibrary Loan Program. Bean Pearson held 5 programs in September with 128 patrons in attendance. New programs offered include a bi-weekly STEAM programming created for homeschooling families that open to all patrons. A Tuesday walking group for all ages. We would love for you all to join us. Tech 101 sessions open to anyone wanting to learn the basic functions of mobile devices and computers. These figures are a small part of how the library serves the public on a day-to-day basis, but we aren't all moved by quantitative data, and for this reason, I'd like to also offer anecdotal evidence that demonstrates the success of the library in touching lives and building community at an individual level. A few recent examples from the staff include offering guidance to patrons completing online benefit and assistance applications, witnessing a child reading to a parent, helping them to learn a new language, conducting resume writing sessions to assist a patron who is re-entering the workforce, practicing interview questions and responses with a first-time job seeker, experiencing the joy of discovering a mutual connection, the low-tech kind, with a patron who has the same favorite author. While I have the floor, I'd also like to take a moment to offer sincere gratitude to the city for their ongoing support. With the carpet fresh and the overhead lighting now in full force, the library is ready for the shorter days of winter ahead. When I think of how the library is used as a space, the metaphor of a living room comes to mind. The living room as a symbolic space is an integral part of a home. It's a space common to rich and poor, black and white, male and female. It's a space where we experience the most meaningful interactions. We could not provide the community with such a welcoming space without the city's partnership and maintenance of the facility. I'd like to close with a reminder that Bean Pearson Public Library does not belong to me or to the Marion County Library Board of Trustees, who is charged with its oversight. The library belongs to all of you. And although I look forward to celebrating the library again with you in next month's meeting, I hope to see you all soon. Please consider stopping by, signing up for a library card if you don't already have one, Join us for a walk or join the fence of the library. Thank you.
Elderly Housing Board. Princess Theater, I don't think anyone's here. I would remind everyone you can check the Princess's schedule at theprincesstheatertn.com. That is the website that we're using as of right now. I think the other website's still taken up. The domain should run out on it before long. They've got a few more movies scheduled for the end of the month. I think that Darren Knight, aka Southern Mamba, which is late November, is almost sold out. And then, of course, they're gonna have, towards the end of this month, they'll have some Halloween-related things, items. Parks and Rec, Will's already gone through that. One thing that I will remind everyone of, and I didn't do it,
I forgot.
you forgot it too, is Veterans Day celebration, Marion Post 62, American Legion, on November the 11th at 11:30. Y'all will have a luncheon for all veterans, correct?
Correct. And Colonial Chemical will be sponsoring
That luncheon.
the luncheon, correct.
All right. Old business, ordinance 862, first reading, ordinance amending the annual budget of City of South Pittsburg, Tennessee, fiscal year 25 through 26.
That's actually the second reading, Mayor.
It is the second? Okay.
Second reading.
I was just reading off of here, sorry.
This ordinance, is, like the mayor said, the second reading, establishing a budget for the Legion Hall that we recently took over. Provides funding so we can maintain the building and pay all its monthly expenses. Since taking it over, we have, fixed an AC unit. We've got it on the list to be cleaned weekly. Got a new water heater going in, also scheduled to get the floors buffed and waxed. And also, Mr. Maynard's guys pressure washed the sidewalk there. So we're continuing to do some much needed upkeep on the building. Once we get it where we want it, hopefully maintain it at that level. Also, it has been rented out almost every weekend. And when we're in the works on getting an individual coming in on a regular basis to provide some entertainment for the city if possible. That's still in the works. If this is the second reading, this would establish that budget.
What I would suggest, Mayor, the second one, ordinance number 863 is also technically second reading. So when you recess for public hearing on the first ordinance, just go ahead and do the public hearing for both.
Okay, if you'll read the B, please. The next ordinance, go ahead and read it, we'll have recess one time.
Okay, you wanna go to the next ordinance? Okay.
Yeah.
The next ordinance, this is, also the second reading, establishing, the ability to obtain beer permits at the Princess Theater to all eligible applicants for the sale and consumption. Prior to this ordinance, it was limited to nonprofit organizations. This would establish it so that our current contractors can serve alcohol there. And it's beer only, not liquor.
All right, we'll go into recess for a minute for any discussion on ordinance 862.
Is it gonna conflict with that church on the end down there?
862 is the budget.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
All right, 863 is the other, and I do not know about that. I don't even believe that church meets there, does it?
There's a typo here.
It's on the agenda. I noticed that it's not a typo on the actual ordinances, so it's on the agenda.
I just, on the
Yeah.
agenda it says 862,
Yes, sir.
and on the paper it says 862 is actually 862.
Yes, it's on the typo, it's on the actual agenda.
The distance,
Yeah.
the Princess was already permitted for beer, it was just
For nonprofits.
For nonprofits only.
For nonprofits, yeah.
The distance requirement is the same, whether it's for nonprofits or whether it's for profit or regular entities.
Cause I know we used to do it. yeah.
Right, exactly. So the distance
I
requirement.
just didn't want the church coming up there,
No, no,
you know.
Anyone else with any comments, questions? We're back in session. Well, I guess we need to take a vote on it. 862.
863.
The
The
what
ordinance.
is it? The amending the budget.
Yeah.
Is 863? No, it's 862.
He said that this was the typo.
Yeah.
The typo. Okay, so it's 863, then what is,
We need a vote on
860? Yeah, I see, you got them backwards,
Right,
okay.
Right.
My bad. Okay, we need a vote on 863, since it's first, it's listed as a ordinance amending the budget for the city of South Pittsburg.
This is one about the budget.
Yeah, this is the budget. And we already have a motion and second, we don't have to call for another motion or second, correct? Mr. Roll call.
Commissioner Myers?
Yes.
Mayor Stone?
Yes.
Mayor Henson?
Yes. All right, 862. Request a roll call on that.
Commissioner Myers?
Well, you need a motion and a second.
Which one you
You
voted?
do need a motion since we've already had a motion and a second on the first.
Correct.
Okay.
The bigger.
On 862, we need a motion, or 863, we need a motion and a second.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Commissioner Myers?
This is on the budget.
Yes.
It's on the beer. On the beer? No.
So, no. Yeah, we've already voted on it.
Right,
Yeah.
but you still have to have a motion and a second, to
Okay.
approve it on second reading.
Okay.
Commissioner Stone?
Yes.
Yes. We didn't do it on the other one either.
Right.
Right.
What's the difference there? Because we didn't have to do it on the first one.
Well, you should have done it on the first one and the
Yeah.
second one. On second reading, it starts all over again, so on second reading, it's the same as on first reading, so you have to have a motion second and a majority vote to approve.
Okay.
No, I know, I was just wondering why we didn't have to do it on the.
Well, you should have.
I went back and asked for 863.
Okay.
I asked 863. Now we're going to 862, which is the Princess.
You all know what you're doing.
Yeah.
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 So what they did, is just to clarify, if you're looking at the agenda, 12A says that the budget amendment ordinance is number 862. That's a typo, it's actually 863, so they're reversed. 12B on the agenda, which reads as ordinance 863, which is the beer at the Princess Theater ordinance, is actually ordinance 862. So they're out of order on the agenda. I just wanna make sure everybody understands that.
Yeah.
Well, just tell us how the vote went down.
On 863, it was 3-0. Three
Which is
far.
the
In
amending
862, we haven't voted yet.
Right,
I thought you just did.
well,
I asked for a motion
Right.
before, council asked me to wait a minute. Okay.
yes for the motion on 862. I'm sorry, 863, right?
Just what are we voting on? Alcohol?
Yeah.
You know, proofing this was a help. If you'd have proofed it before the meeting, it would
I'll
have
make the
helped.
motion on 862.
63.
All you gotta do is proofread this stuff.
This is on the Princess, the beer at the Princess.
Oh, we just did that.
No, we did the,
And the other one, by number.
I'll say.
All right.
Commissioner Myers?
This is on beer at the Princess.
yeah.
Correct.
No.
Vice Mayor Stone? Mayor Henson?
Yes.
What was the final vote?
2-1.
2-1.
2-1.
Two no.
No, we voted.
2 yeses, 1 no.
Did you vote, Matt?
The first time we voted, he voted no on beer. The second time we voted, he voted no on beer.
Yeah.
So we've not voted for the ordinance yet, or the amending of the budget.
Have you got it recorded? It was 3-0 on the first one?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I heard 3, yes.
That's what
I just.
Yeah,
we never
it was
had-
my
we never-
bad.
We never had a motion, is my point.
Yeah.
On that other.
All right, new business. Employee Thanksgiving hams or turkeys. In the past, we've always given a the employees a ham or turkey for Thanksgiving. We need to vote on that.
Yes, in the past, this board has approved, to purchase hams or turkeys for all city employees ordered from Foodland. And, we need that approval before we can put in that order.
I'll make the motion.
Commissioner Myers?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Stone?
Yes.
Mayor Moore?
All right, employee Christmas bonus. I think it's been going on for years. The city gives employees a Christmas bonus, and I think the Christmas bonus is now $400.
$400, yeah. Same as last year.
Same as last year. I would make the motion that we do the same as we did last year.
Mayor Myers?
Yes.
Mayor Myers, sorry, Commissioner Myers, Vice Mayor Stone?
Yes.
And Mayor Moore?
Yes. All right, City Administrator Hudson, Resolution 1053.
Okay, Resolution 1053. So recently, we approved to go onto the ISOMS program for the chief and our office. And they oversee our court fines and costs. And they came in, did some analysis, looked at our numbers, and found that the city was losing money. 10 years ago, apparently the city set the court cost at $130. And since then, the fees, the mandatory fees the city has to pay, have increased. So therefore, we've been losing money for some time. So they recommended to myself that I come to this board and ask to increase those fees to $187. And that's essentially what this ordinance does. It changes our fees from $130 to $187.50 going forward. And these fees are mandatory, such as, litigation tax, court clerk fees, and city attorney can expand on this if you'd like. I called the city attorney, made sure we could do this, and if it would be beneficial to the city. It's my understanding it's common practice at this cost, $187.50. So we need to do that so we don't lose any more money. I think we were losing anywhere $5 to $6 per case, something like that. So that's why I brought this ordinance before you.
What now it's a loss when we go to court. Well, all we're doing is recovering fees.
That's it.
I make a motion we approve.
I'll second.
Mayor Myers?
Yes.
Commissioner Myers?
Yes.
Commissioner Stone?
Yes.
Mayor Moore?
Yes. You gonna go ahead with 864?
That wasn't 64. I wanted to clarify that, just for
Yeah,
the record.
64.
This is the first reading.
Yeah.
First reading of 864 and
It's all messed up right there.
Resolution 1053.
Yeah.
Was skipped over. It's
Yeah.
item C in the.
Go back up to resolution 1053.
All right, this one is a little bit complicated. I'm gonna take a minute to try to explain this. A couple years ago, the city of South Pittsburg, received a couple grants and, toward the creation of a river park. And those grants, I wanna make sure I got my numbers out here. One was an ARC grant in the amount of $1 million. The other was an LPRF grant, in the amount of $1,571,000. During that time, the city agreed to match, the LPRC grant, or F grant, with the existing property where the river park is planning to go. The reason the city did that is so that we wouldn't have to come up with cash in hand to match the grant. So that grant itself, the LPRF grant, serves as a match for the ARC grant. Now, it's my understanding this project has been inching along this whole time, and we've had some movement recently on this project in the right direction. So going back, looking at this, you know, the development district contacted me and said, we don't have an official resolution on hand where the city agreed to match this grant with the 16.2 acres. So that's what this resolution does. It officially creates a resolution to add to our file as we move forward on this project. Right now, the project is currently in environmental studies. There's environmental studies going on down there on the property as we speak. So that's where we're at in the process. But moving forward, we need this resolution passed by the board. I'm not sure why the board didn't pass it before, but we need that official record.
I'll make a motion.
Can you do that? Can you do that on somebody else's property?
It's our property.
That's city.
City's property.
Where is it?
It's
The boat dock you talking about?
No.
Where is it?
it's the property beside the waste treatment plant.
Just south of the.
Okay.
KC Park area? 725 Willow Avenue.
No, it's the water treatment.
Behind the water treatment facility. I'll second the motion.
Commissioner Myers?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Stone?
Yes.
Mayor Hinkle?
Yes. All right, resolution 1054.
All right, resolution 1054, as most of you may or may not know, we just completed renovation of Moore Park. Turned out great. It looks good, and as promised, the city has put its focus on Lloyd Park. Initially, when I was here, we had applied for, when I first came here, a diabetes grant that would have covered the entire renovation for Lloyd Park. We didn't get it. So I called our good friends at the Development District, talented grant writer Paul McKee, and I said, is there anything out there we can apply for to go toward Lloyd Park? He said, sure, we've got a Department of Tourism grant we can apply for that could give you $100,000 specifically for the Playground Paradise piece only. So we applied right before the deadline. He comes back to me and he says, I don't think the city of South Pittsburg, the application's strong enough. So I reach out to our friends at the Cornbread Festival and I ask, is there anything you can do to help us strengthen this application? They have graciously agreed, and without them, we could not have gotten this grant to give us $15,000 towards the grant. Once they did that, it was approved in 2 weeks. So it's, I'm excited to say the city of South Pittsburg has been approved for a $100,000 grant to go towards the Playground Paradise piece at Lloyd Park. The matching portion from the city is only $11,000, and we will incorporate the $15,000 from the Cornbread Festival to renovate our Playground Paradise at Lloyd Park. And that we can begin on that once this board approves this resolution. In addition to approval of this resolution, I need 2 more approvals. I need 1, I would like to get approval from this board to start the demo up there, taking out the old equipment that's it's in really bad shape. I met with Public Works today. We walked around up there, come up with a game plan on how we would start that demo. That's one approval I need in addition to this. The last one is to approval to purchase the equipment. We already have drawings and plans on what we're going to replace up there and what we're going to do. And we're looking at about a 6-week time frame once demolition ends before the new equipment can be put in. And I'd be glad to answer any questions you might have about your grant or moving forward on what we're going to do at the park.
I understand.
Yes,
So
sir.
you got a grant for $100,000
Yes, sir.
with the help of Live for $15,000.
Not live, sir. Cornbread Festival.
Oh, Cornbread, I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
There. Okay, so you just said we owe $11,000 back?
No, sir. No, sir. These grants oftentimes have match money in order to get them. And our portion of the 25% match after the Cornbread money is $11,000. So essentially the city puts in $11,000, Cornbread puts in $15,000, and we get $100,000.
Okay,
Yes,
so how do we make that, the rest of it up? Like, so the grant, like, it's like free money, we're
Yes, well, yes, once we put up the match, yes, sir. And now there's specifications to the grants, though. I mean, it comes with, you know, it can only be spent at the Playground Paradise piece of the park. That's where it has to be spent, in addition to, with Cornbread's help and putting in the 15,000, we have to put a piece up there dedicated to them. So, and I think that's fair, because without that.
You didn't say that though.
Well, without that donation, we would have not, we would not.
No, that's huge, that's
Yeah.
huge, that was right.
And, that's, you know, my promise after we did more, I wanted to go over that, I want to do the whole park.
Right.
And at some point we will, it's gonna take time, but
Yeah.
we'll get there. So, and I've also, you know, in the demolition phase, I've made it clear to our public works guys, we wanna keep some of the sentimental pieces up there. Especially the plaques, and even possibly the handprints on the boards. We're gonna incorporate that into the park. Now, keep in mind, with this 126,000 is what we're gonna have. It's not gonna fill up that entire space. This playground equipment is very expensive, so we will have to add to it as we go. But it will be a nice facility with what we're gonna be able to spend.
So do you have a number where you don't have to go over? You know what I'm saying, like you saying 100?
Well, we wanna stay in the confines of that grant money,
Right.
you know, otherwise I have to come back to this board and get more money.
Yeah, okay.
And, the plan is, since Lloyd Park is such a massive park,
Right.
I wanna do it a piece at a time, or, once again, apply for a big grant next year like I did and we didn't get, to do it all. I wanna work my way down the hill, do the ball fields, and do our courts as well. So, that's the plan. So I really need 3 motions and 3 votes here. 1, pass the resolution. 2, to start demolition, and 3, approve the purchase of the equipment.
All right, and just to go over the equipment, the equipment is on Tennessee State bid. So it is preset. The equipment, if I'm correct, was 145.
The initial,
And then we got a 20% discount off of that, so we're at $125,000.
125,000 if we move on this equipment by October 31st.
Yeah.
And, I've provided you guys with sketches and drawings of what it will look like down there. It's gonna be a nice park.
All right, do we have a motion to approve resolution 1054?
I'll make a motion.
I will second.
Commissioner Myers?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Stone?
Yes.
Mayor Hanson?
Yes. All right.
Mr. Mayor, I think I missed getting on the agenda. I wanted to thank some people for some help.
All right, let us get through here. We still got things to vote on, okay?
Okay.
Now I need a motion for the demo.
I'll make the motion.
Second?
Commissioner Myers?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Stone?
Yes.
Mayor Hanson?
Yes. And we also need a motion to purchase the equipment.
Make a motion.
Second.
Commissioner Myers?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Stone?
Yes.
Mayor Hanson?
Yes. Ms. Millhiser?
I wanted to thank the street department for making the chapel grounds look lovely. This past Saturday, we had a wedding in the chapel, and we appreciate you taking care of the ground. That's number 1. Number 2, the clock. The Moore clock was broken in the middle of April. It is now October. When can we get that clock fixed?
I have an update on that, Mr. Miles.
What?
I just, put in a purchase order for the parts today.
When will it be done? Will it be done by February for Black History Month?
I hope so, yes, ma'am.
Thank you. I'll be back.
Okay.
Well, Carolyn, it's right, twice a day.
Motion to adjourn.
Hold on one second. Just to make sure we're in compliance with the sunshine law, Mayor, I'd like for the board to approve the rescheduling of the November meeting.
Okay. Motion to approve the schedule of
It'll be for the 13th.
for the 13th, November 13th. I'll make that motion.
Second.
Mayor? Yes. Okay. Vice Mayor Stone?
Yes.
Mayor Hanson?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. Motion to adjourn.
Nothing.